Hello guys, my name is Antonio Rafi Chigala and I am the narrator. There's a group of students who had a field trip to Cagayan de Oro. They need to learn about the history of Cagayan de Oro, which has 3 stops in Cagayan de Oro City. Before that, they need to rest because they have traveled from Butuan City to Cagayan de Oro, and they are assigned to Maria Ignatian Jewel Palace Hotel. And here's the story. Welcome students to our Maria Ignatian Jewel Palace Hotel. It is a 5-star hotel and it is one of the best hotel in the town, which is located at the Capistrano, Cagayan de Oro City. Wow, so many amazing amenities in here. Yeah, it is so beautiful. Wait, do you know where's our room? Before going to your hotel room, I need your group reservation name and please present your valid ID. Your reservation name is LC Group and my ID. Yeah. We will check it for a minute. Sir, it says that you're staying for 1 night and 1 day and has a field trip around the city. Yes. I will give the rules and regulations in the hotel management. These are the rules and regulation policies. In order to make your stay as pleasant as possible, the management requests your cooperation in observing the following as an agreement between the guest and the Maria Ignatian Hotel Jewel Palace. 1. Bill must be settled on the presentation. Personal checks are not accepted. Number 2. Guest luggage and belongings. In case of default in the payment of dues by a guest, the management shall be liens on the luggage and belongings, be entitled to detain the same and sell or auction such as property at any time without reference to the guest. You check in, please present your ID card, passport, or temporary residence card upon check-in. By law, visitor must present a personal documents for hotel records. These are the documents will be returned upon departure. Number 4. Departure. Check-out time is 9 p.m. Please inform your reception if you wish to retain your beyond this time. The extension will be given depending on the availability. If there is a room available, the normal tariff will be charged. 5. Luggage storage. Subject to availability of the storage space, the guest can store the luggage in the luggage room at the guest's sole risk as loss to the damage from any luggage may not stored for a period over 30 days. That's all for hotel policies. So students, so before you go to your room, so this is your key holder. So before that, I will introduce you the key holder if you didn't know. So the key holder in the hotel room is essential security for lodging property. Guest room security locks can be a critical aspect to the guest protection. The control guest room is one of the cornerstones of what hotel must in order to provide a safety to their guests. So in order to use the key holder or the key control, you just to click or present it to the near doorknob so that they will scan it, so that the door will open for you. Into our key control and how to use the key control, we have a promo on our food in case that you are guys hungry. So we have a regular person time for 400 per person, but there's a promo. If above 5 person members, there will be a discount 50 pesos off for every person. If you are all 13 person, so times 400 instead of 450, you will only pay for 5,200 instead of 5,850 for the regular fare. It has a big discount of 650. And also, we have a pool in our C3 area. That pool has a depth of 7 feet and is big of 7 meter by 8 meters. So you guys can relax while waiting. Yes, spending your night in here in Maria Ignatian Jewel Hotel Palace. After the food that you ate, we have a reminder, please be responsible to your key control, because the key control is the one of the essential in hotel lodging property. So that's all. I hope you can get some sleep for tomorrow, because you will be having a 3 stop places in the Cagayan de Oro. I hope you will have a great day tonight and tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy in Maria Ignatian Jewel Hotel Palace. Thank you. So this is your front office. So this is our the key control, sir. So yes, sir, I will do some sleeps and I will enjoy the rest of our night and tomorrow, sir. So we will go to our room, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, guys. So that is for the part 1. So in the part 2, the tourist or the student will be spending the night in the Maria Ignatian Hotel Palace, because for tomorrow there will be a tour guide. So you need to fasten your belt, because it is a wonderful and informative 3 places stop in the Cagayan de Oro. So that's all, and this next video will start. My name is Antonio Rafi Chigola from Ignatian Tours, your tour guide for today. How was your trip? Okay na ba po mga bata? Is everything good and settled? So today we are going some of the historic places in Cagayan de Oro, which has 3 stops. So what are these? First is the Museo de Oro Xavier University. Second is the Museum of Tree Capital University. And lastly, the Macambos Cave and Nature Park. Before that, I will doing head count. So 1, 2, 5, 13. So before we land to our first stop, make sure that you are umbrella and sunscreen. I know that you all excited to our first stop, but I want you all reminded with all that PLM. P stands for precautionary measure. Always you wear your protective gears as your face shield and face mask, and strictly follow the social distancing, and have your alcohol by your side. And remember, do not leave your things unattended. Your wallet, your bags, and your important gadgets. L stands for littering is bad. Please be responsible to our trash and practice the playbook. Clean as you can. Lastly is the M. So make most of your time. Speaking of time, you should have already same time with my time. So it's already 8:45 in the morning. So okay, done. So another time friendly. So if I raise my flag, it means you have 20 minutes to roam around. If I whistle once, it means you have 5 minutes to roam around. If I whistle 2, so this will be the next. So to our next stop. So if you are not feeling well, I have a first aid kit. So any question? So right now we are arriving to our first trip. I hope you have a good night's sleep, because our first stop will be a terrific and most beautiful museum of Cagayan de Oro, the Museo de Oro. I have the itinerary here that in 9 a.m. we should be already in our first stop in Museo de Oro, and by 10 o'clock in the Museum of Tree Culture, the capital of university. And lastly, our last stop is the Macambos Cave and Nature Park. So right now we just arrived in the Museo Xavier University. So So welcome to the Museo de Oro Xavier University. We're now in the first stop in Museo de Oro. After visit the Huluga Caves, a trip to Museo de Oro, housed inside the local University in Xavier Museum, is appropriate. The museum houses artifacts were discovered the cave as well as the other exhibits in Mindanao, a prehistoric past, and its diverse local culture, and one of the exhibits is ancient history of Mindanao, which includes the Huluga Caves discoveries as well as the Estegodon fossil from Misamis Oriental and artifacts from other caves in Ireland, and the artifacts from Spanish period are also part of this exhibit. The second exhibit features the ethnology of Mindanao, which showcases the local culture of the different indigenous groups on the island. So this is the picture of the third exhibit is named after the museum founder, Father Francisco Demetrio S.J., and it is house full of mixed contemporary art by the local artists as well as the memorabilia of Father Demetrio. Okay guys, we have 20 minutes to roam around in the museum. So after that we are going to our bus so that we can get on our itinerary track. So our next stop is the Museum of Tree Culture in University. While our next stop, the Museum of Tree Cultures of Capital University. While waiting, I'm doing some hand count. 1, 3, 13, exact. And right now, we just arrived in the Museum of Tree Cultures, Capital University. We're going to our bus right now so that we can get trapped in our next stop, the Museum of Tree Cultures in Capital University. While waiting, I'm doing some head count. 1, 2, 13, exactly the number. So right now, we just arrived in Tree Cultures Capital University. In the Museum of Tree Cultures Capital University. The museum boasts 3 galleries which give the visitor a glimpse of Cagayan de Oro's history. Notable among these exhibits are collection of Maranaos and crafts. Indigenous people of Mindanao, and they are known for their brass work. Among displays are Maranao brass works include the collection of impressive ceremonial swords. There's also a huge 4-poster bed called the Pangao, and is said to be used by Maranao Sultan their families. An exhibit of cultural artifacts and traditional attire of local non-Islamized called the Luman is also be found in the museum. So I'm waving the flag. It means you have 20 minutes to roam around in the museum. Twice in our last stop, so I need to head down. So while waiting, so that we can get the same number earlier. So 1, 2, 13, so exact number. So we just arrived again to our Humbly Cave Nature Park Museum. Welcome to the Macambus Cave Park. Again to the Macambus Cave Park. So it's another historical site in the city, having the battle site of Macambus in 1900s during the Philippine-American War. It was one of the sites where the Filipino won against the occupying Americans. So right after the country was colonized, it was now a popular tourist destination. Aside the cave, which is said the house of colony of bats, were also lots of adventure activities within the nature park. Itself has a path that one end can take you to the viewpoint where you can see the Cagayan River. If you're looking for more adrenaline pumping activities, try the Sky Bridge, which is hanging from the Brook Bridge that takes you across nature park. So it's sad to say, so this is the end of our tour on behalf of the Nature Tour and with Coach Almo. And me, your cutie tour guide, Rafi. It's our pleasure to spending time with you. Sit and relax as we approach you to our beautiful partnership tourist agency, the Maria Ignacio Jewel Palace. Maraming salamat.